Hello, my name's Wayne Lambright, and the purpose of this speech is to tell you why you should vote for me for President of the United States 2016. I'm 47 years old, born in California, computer scientist, engineer. Recently, it has come to my conclusion I've been trying to figure out why nothing is working in America. I have the answer. I've been bidding since August 2015, and it's now July 1st, 2016. 11 months later. Here is what I found out. America is being controlled by communism. Communism has taken over America. When people say liberals, that is actually communism. And the Republicans are very fascist and dictator-like, and they're not open. So you go from, and they call themselves conservatives. I'm like, okay, really? You're just a fascist. So there's got to be a middle ground. And since we don't have truly open media, the media is owned by another nation, Israel. Okay? Israel is the spoke in the wheels of our progress. And I've been saying this from the beginning, that Zionism is destroying America with communism. God damn it, man. Fucking Hillary is just a communist. She doesn't care anything about you. And our nation is 100% broken. I'm a very well together guy with lots of great ideas. I can get no venture capital for my ideas. None. I've tried. I have friends in venture capital. They won't give me any money. There's something else going on. And what's going on is Zionism and communism and insider trading on the stock market. The whole thing is rigged. It's a scam. This is why I'm at my heart, I'm a conservative. I work for my stuff. I never expected anybody to give me anything. I don't come from a loving family. I come from a poor family of people who've been screwed their whole life. And I don't know, nobody in my family ever got ahead. There's no success stories in my family. And they're still unsuccessful. They're backstabbing and they're mean people. I don't know why. But I'm the smartest one in the family, and I still couldn't break out of the cycle of poverty. And it just makes no sense to me. And as you know, growing up and getting older, I did have some success, but it's the culture in America is communism. This is what the Zionists are pushing us towards, communism. The lesbian, gay, bigender, whatever. Who cares? Go and fuck yourself. You're not making babies. You're not adding to the production of society. All you're doing is talking about how you want to fuck each other. I don't care. America is a product of families. It's a product of children that grow up, that produce, that help keep our cycle of life going. We produce things, we farm, we manufacture. Gay people don't do that. They don't bring children into the world. They're just 8% of the world's people are gay. Okay, I get it. It's okay. And they should be allowed jobs and stuff like that. Of course, great. But we don't have to spend 30% of the airtime talking about them. It never was that case before, so why is it now? Communism, okay? So liberals are communist. That's what it is. This is why it's confusing. And didn't we fight the war in Vietnam to stop communism? Wasn't the fall of Russia about stopping communism? It was. And the communists have invaded our country and they're destroying it. It's 6:30 in the morning. Now it's 7. I was thinking about this all night. It's just like, there's really no hope in America. There isn't. You can't get a job without all kinds of ridiculous red tape. I actually had to take a job last year at Safeway. Another employee told me to suck a bag of dicks. I went to Human Resources. I was fired for telling them he told me to suck a bag of dicks. I'm actually banned from the store now. Haven't done anything other than tell another employee why am I not there? Because Alex told me to suck a bag of dicks. And since I told another employee, now they've banned me from shopping at the grocery store. I have to go 20 miles to get my groceries. How is that fair? I talk to attorneys, they laugh at me. What kind of fucking world do we live in? We live in a communist world. That's what kind of world we live in. We live in a communist world with rich oligarch communists running us. This America is nothing more than a massive gulag. We have no rights. We're fucking slaves. Of course I'm pissed off. And I woke up with my back being sore because after the job at Safeway, I got a job at the Bohemian Grove where we were not supposed to lift more than 75 pounds or 50 pounds. I asked for some help on a 100-pound dresser, and I was denied help, and I had to carry it down, and I got my back injured and my knee injured. And now they're not paying me my workman's comp. I haven't had a paycheck in 2 months. Life is fucked for all kinds of people, and I know exactly how that feels, and I know exactly how hopeless it is. There is no fucking help in this world. It's like they want a revolution. Let's talk about some current events. The gay shooting in Florida, that was the police murdered those people. Have you heard the volley of gunfire? It's like brrrr. Where's the ballistics on the bodies? You're going to see police weapons killing those people. The police killed those people. And now there's a media blackout. And now the FBI is making all that evidence secret. Are you kidding me? This is communism. We live in a communistic state, but there's no benefits of communism. There's no safety net. There's no housing. We're fucking slaves in the most sadistic world possible because we have so much communication. And normally with communication, pain and suffering stops, but it hasn't stopped. So we're living in actually hell. America has turned into fucking hell. So the only way I can win this election is by you realizing that Hillary is a communist. Donald Trump, he's also kind of a communist. He's not playing by the rules. He's a fascist and a communist. He's making deals with Zionism when they're the people destroying our nation. Unless he's holding the cards close to his vest. I want to get rid of the greed and the corruption, and it starts with our money. The Federal Reserve is as federal as Federal Express. It's a fake bank. America used to run its own money for 138 years. Then in 1913, on Christmas Day, they passed the law with only 6 people in Congress when there should have been a whole bunch of other people there to say maybe not. It got passed. It never got ratified. Our nation has been under the control of powerful, wealthy bankers ever since. Look at, if you own the company that prints this stuff, you can print some for yourself. And that's what's going on. The rich are getting richer. This is end times if you don't elect a guy like Lambright. Come on. Now Mitt Romney's coming into the picture. Who wants a... Mormons are even more fascist. They're exclusive like the Jews. They don't allow you into their group, and they're pedophiles. Come on. One guy with 10 wives. There's lots of weird stuff going on with the Mormons. I even tried to raise money with Bain Capital in 1999. It didn't work out, but that's the thing, is money and capital is not flowing in our nation. So entrepreneurs like myself and creative thinkers cannot get funding for their projects. Therefore, it stifles innovation. Therefore, America can't move forward. Only the rich have money, institutions like colleges. Since money and working capital is extinct, it doesn't exist, and you can't get it, we're not going to ever improve. We're going to stagnate. If I seem upset, I am. On a scale of 1 to 10, on a 9.5, I'm fucking pissed off. That's why I don't own weapons. YouTube is my weapon. And I've got this person named Daniel who created this New Liberty Party. Daniel, you're lying to me. You're not being truthful. Since you're hiding behind the shadows and you're not being public, you're scamming me somehow, and I know it. This is the end of America. It really is. Okay, so now I want to acknowledge that my campaigning is outrageous. And with an outrageous campaign, it should get some airtime. It gets none. We're living in a totally controlled environment where everything is planned out in advance. So guys like me can't rise up and get a foothold or get any type of airtime or attention. We're suppressed. Pretend you want to run for president and you get the treatment I'm getting. You're not going to go anywhere. Therefore, you won't rise up. Therefore, you'll never try. And then the ridicule that I get is, it's insane. It's 10 of 10. So we live in a time of communism and repression. You need to ask yourself, what is America? Isn't it supposed to be about liberty and opportunity? Hardly even have free speech anymore. We've got a militarized police force out there that shoots first and asks questions later. In conclusion, liberals are communist. Liberals are communist. Conservatives, which I like, are very fascist. The conservatives shouldn't use the word liberal anymore. They should just call them straight up communist, because that's what they are. So they're using the wrong language. And also the conservatives don't own the airwaves. They're owned by the communist, liberal, Zionist. So American conservatives are dead. This is why nothing works. This is why we live in a time of communism disguised as democracy. That's the truth. I'm Wayne Lambright. If you like what I said, follow me, Wayne Lambright, at Twitter. Donate some of your last little bit of money to my campaign. $20, $50, $100. It'll help me get a long way. And take a look around. You're looking at a walking corpse. America's been dead for a long time. Go to my WayneLambright.com to donate. Wayne Lambright on Twitter. Hit subscribe. Tell other people about me, this patriot, trying to bring life into the corpse known as America. And who murdered America? Communism did it. The liberals did it. I don't know what else to say. We're screwed.